In this video we are going to talk about why you should live below your means. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Do you want to retire, get out of debt, accumulate wealth, or simply live a life where you don't have to rely on your next paycheck? What's more, no matter what financial objectives you have for the future, they all require one thing in common: living within your means. Nevertheless, what exactly does it mean to live below one's means? Simply put, living below one's means is the act of spending less money than one's income each month. Consider the following example. If you earn $3,000 per month but spend just $2,500, you are living $500 below your means. This is a critical financial habit to develop since it allows you to save, invest, and accumulate wealth over time. Living below your means is about more than just lowering your expenses and saving money. It's all about taking back control of your finances, so that they don't take control of you. Maintaining financial discipline allows you to deal calmly with an unexpected auto repair or medical bill, save for retirement and fund your goals, whether they are building a craftsman-style home or starting an Etsy shop. That is, however, easier said than done. Let's be honest about it. The sacrifice of present pleasure for the sake of long-term benefit is a requirement of living on a tight budget. In other words, it involves giving greater importance to saving than to expenditure. Above all, it requires self-discipline and sacrifice on one's own. Having said that, what if it isn't as difficult as everyone portrays it to be? What if, instead of focusing on all of the difficulties associated with living below one's means, we concentrated on all of the advantages? Because, truly, there are a plethora of them available. And that's exactly what we're planning to accomplish. Here are some benefits of living below your means. Living debt-free. For a long time, we believed that living below one's means simply meant that one's monthly payments had to be fewer than one's monthly earnings. What it really means to live below your means is to only purchase items that you can afford to pay for in full. That implies there will be no credit card debt or loans. There's nothing but cold, hard cash. Less stress and anxiety. Have you ever experienced a case of buyer's remorse? When you live below your means, though, you practically never have to deal with this. To put it another way, when you live on a budget, every dollar has a specific purpose, and every purchase demands consideration and consideration. When you know how much money is coming in each month, you may be more disciplined with your spending in order to stay within your budgetary constraints. And with that discipline comes a pleasant surprise: a significant drop in stress levels. This month, you won't be awake at night wondering where all of your money has gone. You won't be concerned about the amount of time that will elapse between now and the time you will get paid. Moreover, your monthly living expenses such as utilities such as water, heat, and electricity will not even come close to breaking your bank account. Your credit score matters less. When it comes to financial advice, it seems like the most common piece of financial advice people are giving you these days is to work on improving your credit score. Nevertheless, do you know what occurs when you live below your means, stop taking on debt, and gain control over your spending habits? Your credit score is becoming less and less significant. Why? In order to purchase something you can genuinely afford, you do not need a good credit score. If you want to acquire a new car and you have the financial means to do so, you should pay cash for it. It is not necessary to consult a bank if you want to rebuild your kitchen and already have the funds available. You only need to pay for a new kitchen. There is no requirement for a credit score. When you live below your means and save, as well as pay cash for the items you desire, you take control away from the all-powerful credit score and place it in your own hands. That is exactly how it should be. The ability to build wealth. Have you ever had the idea, "I wish I had more money," and then realized you didn't? Living below your means is the most effective method of accomplishing this. When you don't spend every dollar you earn, all of the money you don't spend starts to pile up. This may sound like common sense, but it's important to remember. Then, before you know it, instead of wishing you had more money, you'll be thinking where you should put all of the money you do have to work for you. In order to be affluent, you must have money available to invest and expand your assets. Moreover, in order to have money, one must spend less than one earns each month. It's a rather straightforward concept, and it's one of the most significant advantages of living below your means. More freedom. One of the most enjoyable aspects of living below one's means is the flexibility it affords. It's a lot easier to plan trips, pursue your passions, or quit that job you despise when you're not burdened by devastating amounts of debt and bad spending habits. Allow me to elaborate. Overspending your income has a way of keeping you tied to the life you are currently leading. To give you an example, how many people have you encountered during your life who are trapped in a job they despise because they have too many monthly expenditures to cover while they pursue a better career? How many families have never been able to take a vacation because they purchased a home that they could not afford? And how many people are willing to give up their retirement for the sake of a new car that costs $500 per month in payments? Living below your means frees you from the shackles of debt and gives you the freedom to live the life of passion and purpose that you have always dreamed for yourself. A healthier lifestyle. When you start living on a tight budget, you have to be deliberate about things like food and recreation, as well as your spending. And this nearly always results in a more active and healthy lifestyle. You will discover that you are preparing more nutritious meals at home rather than eating out. Instead of going out for drinks with colleagues after work, you might find yourself lifting weights instead, because you want to get the most out of the money you spend on your gym membership each month. Trying to be economical and disciplined with your finances, while also improving other aspects of your life, can be difficult. It's something to be thankful for when you're living on a budget. Financial security. You will experience two really rewarding outcomes while learning to live on less money than you earn. For starters, and this is the most obvious, you don't require as much money to maintain your lifestyle. Eventually, your overspending tendency will fade, your expenses will diminish, and your financial life will become increasingly easy. For the second time, as your expenses decrease, your ability to save money increases, and eventually results in a large, lovely pile of cash. The two items are complementary to one another. You save more money as a result of your lower spending, and the success you experience with your savings motivates you to continue cutting expenses. It's a fantastic cycle that results in a significant level of financial security and prepares you to deal with situations such as losing your job or incurring unexpected medical expenses. Significant expenditures such as weddings, automobiles, a new home, and college tuition become significantly less daunting in this environment. Affording your basic needs is the first step in achieving financial security. Contentment. Contrary to popular belief, living within your means, spending less, and putting a priority on your financial well-being can actually lead to more financial contentment in your life. An addiction to spending money is similar to any other addiction in that there is no amount of items that can fulfill it. The pursuit of happiness is not something that can be purchased. Instead of attempting to keep up with the Joneses, you should concentrate on financial simplicity and learning to live within your means. You will then discover how lovely and important your life actually is. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.